All right, everybody, we are streaming again. Before we get started, I've got two QR codes. One, you can, on the bottom left, you can scan that if you want to support my work. On the top right, it's a Beacons link that when you scan it, you will be able to see all of the links to my podcast, to the products that I'm promoting, and to my platforms as well. Once again, as I've said, and I'm going to continue to say in all these streams, there's a lot of things I'm involved in. Combating evil, trying to make another stream of income for myself so I can provide better. But I need the funds in order to continue to do what I do and to get prepared to fight evil and to combat evil on a whole nother level. Okay? I understand that everybody is not in the best of times. I get that. I'm working two jobs, okay? My wife is a stay-at-home wife. I don't want her to work. She's already helped me before in working. And with a lot of stuff that went on, it's best that she is a stay-at-home wife and that she homesteads. She is a big asset when it comes to homesteading. Things are more organized when she's here. Things are just better. She's also safer, which is my number one priority, is that she's safe. And so you not only be helping me get the funds to be able to combat evil, but you also be helping me better provide for my family. There are so many people that we send our money to that really don't care. Big influencers, okay? People that are bought out and do not have our best interest at heart or in mind, okay? So I want to say all this before I start. I'm not just someone that's just wanting to rip people off or whatever. Now, I've got a plan. I'm needing the assistance. And there's a lot of people that are getting funded that are no good for our society. Okay? So, I'm a homesteader. I preach every week. And I'm not a full-time preacher at a congregation. But I do help preach at a small congregation of like maybe 10 people. Maybe on a good day. Alrighty? I'm especially silenced on social media a lot. And so I'm trying to use this gaming platform to help me get the word out about how Christianity is basically weaponized. Show what the scriptures actually say. Talk about the spiritual warfare. And talk about what is going on in our world and how to combat it. Because I am so censored on my other social media platforms, I'm hoping that this will help get the word out. I just saw down my YouTube, one of my recent videos that I posted as one of the shorts, got over 800 views so far. That's huge. Now it's just people getting into the live streams and actually talking with me and having these conversations. Okay? I love gaming, absolutely. I grew up gaming. But here's the deal. I'm trying to use this as a way to get the truth out. That is what's important to me. I'm really trying to make this another income. Okay? So I can provide better and so that I can get the funds that I need to help combat evil. There are so many people that are being funded that have turned, that, you know, evidence has come out where they've been bought out, had contracts with other countries or organizations that are anti-American, okay? That's not me. I will not sign a contract with any organization or with an individual. I will not sign contracts. I will not make deals. My support, I work for, but if I can get the funding to continue to do more work, that'd be so helpful. So, guys, please take the time, if you will, to look at the evidence that I provide on all these topics. And if you will support me financially, that'd be so great and much appreciated. So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so I've got to get assist with shotguns. Perform takedowns. Let's see. Y'all like my cup? Has a flag. All gave some, and some gave all. Oh, you may not be able to see it. Maybe like that. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of things that are about to come around the corner with this Agenda 2030. Those who pay attention now and listen to what I have to say, they will have a better chance at possibly surviving this thing than many others. Do I have all the answers? Absolutely not. But I try to associate myself with people that care about the truth and that are searching for answers. That's what I care about. You know, show me your friends and I'll show you your future kind of deal. On one of my recent podcast episodes, there was a guy I talked to named Sean Logan. This dude, from what I've seen, he's not hurting for money. He drives a Lamborghini and all that stuff. He goes into more of the financial stuff than I do. Talks about ways that you'll be able to combat digital ID and how to spread your money out. He can talk to you about those things. I can't. What I do have is land. My wife and I homestead. I can give you information on that. But the thing is like, sorry guys, got a little clinch factor going on here. But yeah, guys, it's with Agenda 2030. If everything goes digital, we'll be just like China. They've got software in China that can track, like, even if you have a mask, it will still track it will track how you walk, and it will identify you by how you walk. So you can have glasses that blur out your face. You know, you can do all that, but these cameras will catch you and they will see how you walk. Trying to get these challenges done, and I have to use a shotgun. But yeah, guys, this stuff's for real. Okay, the vaccines, I'm telling you, they are finally pushing out on mainstream media. Yep, vaccines do contribute to autism. Yep, they do have metals. Yep, they do cause death. Yep, I've been saying this. I have been saying this. The problem is we look to people that have titles and positions and degrees for answers when they're the same ones that also commit crimes against humanity.
Enemy attack is underway on Delta.
That's the problem. I want to promote unity, but to promote unity, we must be willing to understand that many things that we've been told have actually been are actually lies. Okay? Christianity, history, you've got, medicine, so many things, food, water. The elites want to make it seem as if we are running out of resources, and we're not. They're restricting us from having those resources. We can defeat the elites. There's more of us than them. But the deal is, unity and coming together, that is more powerful than money or resources. The majority of people in our government, I do not believe, have our best interests at heart. I say that because I was in the military. I say that because I was in the military. Okay? Most of the people many of the people, at least where I served, they don't care. They don't care. Many of them just want to be soldier boys. Literally. They want the title, they want the attention, but they don't focus on serving you, the American people, and they don't focus on holding up and defending the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I took an oath and I said that. I fought the vaccines. That's why I got kicked out of the military. Yeah, it was honorable, but it was close to being dishonorable because of corrupt leaders. A civilian actually fought for me, believe it or not. Just saying, guys. There's a lot of things that we got to combat, but we must combat it together. And we must be willing to understand that many of the things that we may have been told growing up may actually have been false. You know, I don't think many people understand. Like, yeah, I was homeschooled growing up, but there's so many things that I've had to deprogram. But the one thing that my mom taught me, which I give her credit for, is that she taught me how to think for myself. That was the number one thing. There's this guy that I was watching on YouTube, and he lives out in the country. He says as well, and he said that he was talking to this AI deal, and it told him that the ones that are going to survive are going to be the ones that know how to build things, work on things, know how to think for themselves. We've got to learn how to survive without technology. So when you homestead, you put yourself in a position to where you're growing your own food. Okay? You figure out the various ways of healing. Okay? Like for example, do you know that Manuka honey actually heals wounds? Some people say regular honey does too. Manuka honey has always worked for me. And so what I use regular, like local honey for is for whatchamacallit. I use it for like my teas. Okay? My wife and I really don't go out much. We do our best to live below our means, which is not that much anyway. Okay? primarily what we eat is rice, beans. My wife makes her own bread, so we get flour, specifically King Arthur flour, which seems to be the best flours. It primarily has natural ingredients compared to the other bread that we consume, and I say we as a society, that has all these ingredients, and many have come out and shown that it's more like a sponge because it's so artificially made. Like yeah, this stuff's for real, guys. It's no joke. So we do our best to stay away from that. I've got Faraday. I've got a Faraday bag. I've also got Faraday material that I put over our router. We have Starlink, so it decreases the amount of EMF radiation that I'm exposed to, especially while gaming. I should have had that kill. But yeah, guys, I make my own smoothies. We do our best when we can to support other homesteaders. Like I said, we try to eat what meat we can. Grass-fed meat is what we eat. So we might be able to eat like 2 pounds a week. So it's you know, it is what it is. We try to support those who are in need as best as possible. We do what we can, guys. Okay? We do what we can. And the more I've been thinking about it, like the power of a dollar. In the big scheme of things, it may not seem like a dollar goes far, but if you have 6,000 people that give you $1, that's $6,000. Okay? If you have 10,000 people and 8,000 give you $1, that's not going to break the bank for them. But that dollar will go a long way if more people start funding that individual. You know?
We now control objective Delta.
Power of a dollar. $1 can go far if you got many people giving $1. Some may give more than $1. Hey, that's a blessing. The fact that people are willing to give, that's a huge blessing in and of itself. But the thing is, guys, is like, we need to, there's so many people that give to like the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. There's so many people that give to organizations that are anti-American. I love animals. I'm big into taking care of them. Okay. We've saved a lot of dogs from the shelters. Okay. A couple have died, unfortunately, but we have 5 right now. Okay. 4 were from the shelter. One is what we got from an individual nearby that is our Great Pyrenees. He's our farm dog. Okay, he watches over the animals. And but the rest were from the shelter. We have a husky, and one of the things that the story almost gets me choking up sometimes, but we got him. He was skin and bones and so afraid. They had found him at SeaWorld, actually. Okay? I mean skin and bones. Okay? And long story short, within a month or 2, we beefed him up, and now he just roams our property. He's like our security dog. He'll sit right by the fence looking out, seeing who comes and whatnot. But yeah, guys. I used to be an HVAC technician. HVAC and refrigeration technician. But because of the things that happened to me in the military, the injuries that I endured and whatnot, I started having more issues that carried over. And now I can't even be an HVAC and refrigeration technician because my legs stopped working on 180, 190 degree roofs. So there's that. So that's why I'm having to work 2 jobs, one at a retail store and one as a shop manager for an HVAC company. Because, how did they get me when I was already behind? But yeah, guys, that's what I'm having to do now. So I'm doing my best to get through, and I should have used my shotgun. But yeah, the Lord's blessed me and my wife to have a couple of acres to homestead. It's really been good. It's really been good. But, ooh, in the lips. But, oh, wow. But, yeah, the Lord's blessed us. But, I see so many people moving up, which is, hey, good for them. But as I look in deeper, many of these people that are becoming influencers, they're bought out. They are bought and controlled. Did I really not get that kill? But yeah, guys, like I said, there needs to be more people who rise, who are not bought, and who are not controlled, and who will not bend the knee. And that's the problem that we have. Let me tell you something. When you give to people in need, when you don't have the funds to give, and so you rely on the Lord to get you through some way, somehow, it changes you. It really does. It really does. Like I said, I'm really hoping that y'all will hear me out, that y'all will support me, and that y'all will help spread the word. Because, my goodness, there's so much corruption, it's not even funny. It's not even funny, guys. Yeah, we're definitely winning this one. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, I need 2 more kills. We'll just shotgun. Let's see here. Guys, if y'all have any questions... I don't want to hear that. If y'all have any questions, please ask. I am more than willing to reason. I am more than willing to assist in any way possible. Okay, let's see here.
All units, secure the objective. Maintain control to neutralize any hostile targets. We need attack support on the marked objective. Foxtrot is under control.
Oh.
All call signs. Aircraft now ready for deployment. Delta is on the hostile attack.
There we go. One more.
Be advised, Delta has been lost.
Man, I just need one more kill. See, right now we're in a good place. We got 3 of the objectives. And so, we're about to get the 4th. We're in a good place. We're in a good place. We don't need to get greedy and try to get the rest. Oh, I needed it. I just need 1 kill. Woo! Snipey, snipe! As we said in the military, I'm up, he sees me, I'm down. Man, I just need to get to one of them. I just need 1 kill. Okay, this is my chance. This is my chance right here, boy. Yes! Yes! I got my kill. I got my kill, y'all. I got my kill.
Objective Delta is under control. Objective marked.
Ooh, I want that. That's what I want. Just like it right here.
Hostile forces are attacking Charlie.
Did he just run right? Get him!
We are engaging objective Bravo.
So yeah, guys, if there's one thing I encourage everybody to do, try to get yourself some land. Okay? Because if crap hits the fan, the cities are what they're going to hit first. So make sure you get yourself out of the city. I recommend starting off with chickens. Chickens are affordable. They are, they lay eggs. You can get another set of chickens that that are meat chickens. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo. We're engaging objective Charlie. Bravo has been lost. The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's strike back. We've maintained our advantage.
Ooh, man. Alrighty. I gotta win. Okay, qualify through 3 rounds of Gauntlet. Yeah, the platform that I use, I'm using OBS to stream right now, but the platform that I use to record on my podcast episodes is called Riverside. That's what I use. And I like it. When I first started my podcast back in 2022, a few months after I got out of the military, I tried so many. Riverside, man. And this is my 3rd time having my podcast up. I took it down 2 times because I was heavily censored, still am, but not as bad as it used to be. And I the other is sorry, I got distracted by the noises. The other is let me rewind what I was saying. I started off with with my podcast, but because the reason why I started it 3 times was because I was heavily censored. Doesn't mean I'm not censored now. I still am, but not as bad. It's a little bit better, but not too much. So here's the deal. Now, I've got it up for a 3rd time, and I intend on keeping it up no matter how silenced I am, or if I get taken off of different platforms and whatnot. So, I do plan on keeping it up. I am spreading out. I am on Rumble. I am on Spotify, Apple Podcast, I think Google Podcast. There's several that I'm on, but I primarily promote Spotify because that's primarily where you're going to see my videos. The rest of the other platforms, last time I checked, are primarily audio. Oh my goodness. How can I be burning when I'm in this?
Time's running out on your charge. Act fast.
But yeah, guys, I love public speaking. Like I said, I preach every week. I conduct the Bible classes on Wednesday evenings, and I preach every Sunday evening. And I also I also am asked at least once a month to preach on a Sunday morning and conduct a Sunday morning Bible class. So it's really good. Okay, it's really good. It's a blessing to be able to do these things, but I was sort of immature when I first started with my podcast, because I gave up too easily because of all the discouragement and the pushback and the silencing. If I would have stayed, oh man, I would have actually been in a different place right now. But I didn't. I had like 60 followers within the first month, to give you an idea of when I first started. So I am now at like 30. I am now at like 30 followers on Spotify alone, and I'm hoping that continues to rise. So that would be a huge blessing for sure. That would be a huge blessing. But yet we need more people who are not going to be bought out and who are not going to sign contracts with organizations and with people. And that's exactly what I've chosen not to do, if I ever get to a point where that is an option. I will not do it. I don't care how much the money is. Money's just a tool. But I have to give an answer to the Lord for everything that I did in my body, both good and bad. I do not want to answer for compromising over funds. No, thank you. Yep, he dead. He's not dead? Oh my goodness. What in the world? Get me in with him, get me in with him, get me in with him.
Your squad combat effective. How long to go now? Dig deep and close it out.
Here we go. Yeah, guys, I love the truth, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we need to start teaching people how to think for themselves, how to question things, and not just believe everything, even if it sounds good. The problem is that many people, those in religious organizations and politics, they say some truth but mix it in with a bunch of lies, and that's the issue. And most people do not know how to discern because they don't know. You can't discern if you do not know. There's no way.
Good start.
Cannot discern if you do not know.
Provide answers. Lock them down.
Absolutely not. And so many people are so caught up in the the comfort and the entertainment that this world offers, that they don't realize that they're enslaving themselves. Comfort will result in enslavement. It always does. It always does. I don't want to work 2 jobs. I don't want to do a lot of things. But I do them because life is too short to not fight for truth.
Drives are up for grabs. Secure them so I can pull them out.
Man, man.
Man down! Man down!
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Wow, we are not doing good right now. My goodness. I step out one time.
Another good extract. We still have a ways to go, so stay on task. You're not tracking to be mission complete, but you can still turn this around. Contact! Enemy infantry!
Wow. Come on. Yeah, I don't see us making it this game. Like, I know this audience may be it may be a bit hard to try to grab y'all's attention because a lot of people are looking for just gameplay. But if you do hop on this stream, you know, please know I care about the truth, and there's so much that is going on that, guys, games and everything are fine, but when enslavement hits, this stuff won't matter. It really won't.
Let's rally on that army.
If we want to still enjoy games, we need to come together and we need to start fighting against digital ID. We need to start fighting against tyranny. That's what we need to do. If people want to have their freedoms, the few that we have, to get the rest of our freedoms back, We need to come together and be of one mind. One mind. And our basis, our foundation needs to be truth.
Your squad never lets up. That's what I like to see.
Ah, no. Yeah, it don't look like we're gonna make it. 58. Oh, wait, you just said...
I'm here! Let's go! Your side's been wiped out. Don't get hung up on it.
Please tell me I completed that challenge. I don't even like that too much. Here, buddy. I need to win the next 2 games. And then I'll get off.
All call signs. Take control of the objectives and hold ground. All right, objective Alpha is under our control.
All right. Let's get some wins. Ooh. Yes, sir. Footsteps. didn't see that third one that was closer to me. Come on.
Objective Alpha is under our control.
I think that is some of the most ridiculous.
Winning the fight.
God. Dang it! Because I was running. Dude. Wow.
Objective Alpha is under our control.
Come on. I wasn't even near it. I wasn't even near it. What in the world, guys?
Hostile forces are still ahead of the fight. Let's regroup.
Ah. Where's this fire coming from? Where is this fire coming from? That's what's upsetting me. Oh man, this is money right here. Oh, come on.
All right, Objective Bravo is under our control.
Let's go!
Advise, the enemy is still winning the fight. Get back and take
Give me that kill, man. Wow.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh, we got it!
Our mission is at risk. I need all elements on the attack.
Oh, of course, they're going to take it right back. Oh, my goodness. We kept C practically the whole time. Alright, come around that corner. That was a rough one. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to support if you are able. Any amount is much appreciated. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope that you listen to my podcast and keep up with me on my social media platforms. Thanks, everybody. Peace.